In this video, I will analyze the top 23 cryptos on CoinMarketCap, so I hope you enjoy and please like and subscribe and help me get to 1000 subscribers. So first we have Bitcoin. I believe Bitcoin has bottomed right here in a fourth wave move, and this fourth wave move right here is only the fourth wave of a third wave move to the upside, and in my opinion the third wave move will get to like maybe the 2.618 extension right here before getting a fourth and a fifth wave. And why am I saying that? Well, as you can see, in the previous cycle, we got to the 3.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension before we went into the bear market, and in the cycle before that, we got above the 4.618 level. So basically, here in the previous cycle, I think we would have gone to like the 4.618 as well, but the pandemic happened and that messed with the price action quite a bit, so maybe we were supposed to get to the 4.618, and if we were, then I could see the price go to at least the 3.618 in this cycle and get to at least like 255k. But of course, if things are more bullish, it could get to the 4.618 as well. And also I expect the cycle to end in October of 2025, and let me explain why. So from the 2013 high to the 2017 high, it took about 1,477 days to get this all-time high right here before going into the bear market. And from the 2017 high to the 2021 high, it took pretty much the exact number of days as this cycle right here. So if we repeat this, and if we put this at the previous all-time high, somewhere around there, we'll see that if we copy what happened in the previous two cycles, this cycle will end somewhere between, let's say, September and October of next year. So yeah, I don't think the cycle is over, and I still think there's a long way to go until we actually top. Next is Ethereum, and Ethereum is currently in a second wave of this third wave right here. And this third wave is only the third wave move of the main third wave right here. And I pretty much called the bottom right here. I don't know if you watched my Ethereum video, but I knew this would be the bottom. It bounced perfectly after hitting the 0.786 extension, well, the support level, and now it seems to be going up. And also, if we do something like this on the bull market support band, and if the green line goes above the red line, that's pretty much going to be a sign that we have bottomed and that we will go in a third wave of this third wave right here. And ideally, the third wave move right here gets to the 200% extension at like $6,650 before getting a fourth and a fifth wave to finish the main third wave right here, somewhere between this target zone. And then we get a fourth and a fifth to only finish the third wave move to the upside right here. And why do I think that? Well, we did something like this in the previous cycle, and right now we seem to be copying what happened in the previous cycle. So if we want to do what we did right here, the third wave should get to at least the 2.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension right here, and that right now is at 13.4k. So the third wave should get to at least 13.4k, and I think it's possible for the fifth wave to hit the 18k level, considering we have the ETFs now, and also we were supposed to go to the 3.618 in the previous cycle, but we didn't because of the pandemic. So I think it's realistic. I think it's safe to say that we will get to at least the 2.618 level at like 13.4k before we go into the next bear market. Next we have Cardano, and Cardano is looking very good, and let me explain why. So basically, here we went up in a first wave move, then we went down into a second wave correction, and I think this move right here looks very similar to what we got in the previous cycle right here. And I know I said in my previous videos that the move looks similar to this move right here, but I don't think that's the case anymore because this took way too long and it looks more similar to what happened here. And if you look at the bull market support band right now, the green line of the bull market support band is almost above the red line, which is a good sign. And whenever the green line goes above the red line, that's usually a sign that the market is about to go up. And that's also what happened in the previous cycle. If we check out what happened right here, when we went into a second wave correction, the green line got above the red line, and then the price was starting to go up before we got the pandemic and the price dropped. But even then, after it dropped, the green line stayed above the red line and the price still managed to recover after that. So things are looking good for Cardano, and I still think it's going to go in a third wave move to the upside right here and touch the 1.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension and go to like $5 in the third wave before going in a fifth wave and finishing the cycle somewhere between maybe $8 to $7. Also, I'm not doing the coins in order, I'm just doing them in the order I have right here, so Next we have ICP, and ICP is also looking very good in my opinion. So we went up in a first wave move to the upside right here. Now we are in a second wave move down, and we have already formed a 1-2 setup, and right now we should go in a third wave move to the upside and maybe get to like $16. And obviously this is not really that important, this is just a micro count, and these 5 waves that I have on the chart will only be the 5 waves of the first wave right here, and the first wave should ideally get to like above the $21 level to get above the high right here, and that's only the first wave of the main third wave right here. And of course this third wave could easily go above the target region that I have right here, but maybe it will go to like the 3.618, but I've seen coins go way above the 4.618, so what happens in the third wave right here will most likely decide where ICP will top in this cycle. And right now I expect ICP to top somewhere between $87 and $138, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci retracement of the previous all-time high right here. Next we have Solana, and Solana is also looking kind of good. We might have bottomed in a fourth wave move right here, and if we did, and also the green line is very close to going above the red line as well, and if the green line manages to go above the red line, it will most likely mean that we will get a fifth wave move to the upside, which should get like maybe $687 to $947, but we could easily go to the 4.618 because in the previous cycle we went up in 5 waves to form a first wave move to the upside. In the bear market we went down into an ABC to form a second wave move down, and right now we are in the third wave, and here we already went up in 4 waves, which means the fifth wave is most likely going to happen very soon, and in my opinion we could get to the 4.618 because this is a third wave move to the upside, but we'll see what happens. Next we have XRP, and yeah, anyways, then we have Uniswap, and honestly Uniswap is not looking that good in my opinion. I mean, it was launched before the bull market and it did not really manage to form a 5-wave move to the upside, which is not that good, and the price is still going down. It did not invalidate the structure, but I don't see a 5-wave move to the upside right here, but at least the green line of the bull market support band looks like it might go above the red line. So if that happens, then I could see Uniswap get to like, I don't know, maybe $60 in this cycle to break its previous all-time high, but we'll see what happens. This is speculative right now because it could also be a corrective rally, so we'll see what happens. Next we have Tron, and honestly I do not really care. I don't see that many people talk about this coin and I don't want to talk about it either, so let's just move on. And then we have Toncoin, and Toncoin could now be heading into a 5th wave move of the main 3rd wave, but if you look at the bull market support band, we just had a golden cross, which is not good because the red line went above the green line, so maybe the wave count that I have is not correct, and maybe Toncoin is about to get a very deep correction before we actually do something, because usually when the red line goes above the green line, then after that usually the price drops, so I would not long this right now, to be honest with you. But I could see Toncoin maybe get to like the $40 to $50 level, which would put it at a market cap of like 200 billion, so we'll see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin goes up right now, Toncoin will most likely go up with it, so we'll see what happens. Then we have Shiba Inu, which is in a very deep 4th wave move to the downside, and yeah, not much to say about this one. I believe it already went below the 0.786 extension, which is not great, but we did not invalidate the 3rd wave move to the upside, so there's still a chance that we get to the like 2.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension right here in the 5th wave, and from here that's like a, let's say, I don't know, 8x, well no, 14x or so, you do the math, I don't want to read that number, so yeah. Next we have Pepe, and Pepe is also, it does not look that good, and let me explain why. So if you look at the bull market support band, the red line also went above the green line on this chart, which, like I said, means that the price will most likely start dropping very soon, because as you can see, the green line has not been below the red line for a very long time, and yeah, if it stays below there, then Pepe will most likely drop a lot. So right now, I would not recommend investing into a meme coin, especially in a meme coin that already went up so much. So yeah. Next we have Matic, and Matic seems to be heading in a fourth wave move to the downside. And yeah, things are not looking good right now because we will need to get a new bear market low. And we did not manage to get a bear market low, which was actually kind of bearish. It would have been better to get a bear market low, because if we did get a bear market low, that would have been a fourth wave move of a very large 5-wave move to the upside. And here we went up in a first wave, then we got a second wave. The bull market was a third wave move to the upside. This would have been a fourth wave move, and the next bull market would have been a fifth wave move to the upside. But right now, this whole thing is questionable because we did not manage to put in another low in the fourth wave move right here. So yeah, very questionable. We'll see what happens with the chart. Maybe the price will start going up because, again, the green line is about to go above the red line, which might be a sign that it has bottomed. But again, that would not be bullish, and I would like to see another bear market low before we go up. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Next, we have Near Protocol, and Near Protocol is still in a second wave move down, and it does not really look like it's finished, to be honest with you. I can't confirm that the second wave is over, but if it is, then I expect the third wave to get to like maybe the 1.618 or the 100% extension, but I don't think that's a good target. I think the 1.618 is more realistic, and I could see Near top at like $53 in this cycle. Next we have Litecoin, and this is another coin that I do not really care about because, I mean, it did not really do that well in the previous cycle, so yeah, I do not really care about this one, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I do not really recommend investing into this, so yeah. Next we have Litecoin, which is a very bullish chart, and I've already explained this multiple times, so just let me explain it again. In the previous cycle we went up in 5 waves, which formed a first wave move to the upside. In the bear market we went down into an ABC, which formed a second wave move to the downside. And right now we seem to be heading in a third wave move to the upside, which, if that's the case, we could get to like $250 in this cycle, which would be very bullish, obviously. And right now it's a hopium count until we get the third wave move to the upside. And once we get the third wave move to the upside right here, and once we top in the third wave, then I will be able to give you a target zone for the bull market. Then we have Leo, and who cares about this coin? Then Polkadot is looking very bearish because it invalidated the first wave move to the upside that it got right here. As you can see, it went exactly to this low right here, and it almost got a new all-time low of the chart, which is not good, and Polkadot is not really looking that good right now. And again, I would not put my money into this, but you do what you want. If we somehow recover, then maybe we will get to the 100% extension, or maybe the 1.618, but that's just hopium right now, because the price has dropped a lot and it shows no signs of wanting to recover, so yeah. Then we have Dogecoin, and Dogecoin, maybe it has bottomed in a second wave move down. I mean, we have an ABC move down, which is good, and if it has bottomed, then I expect the third wave to get in this region right here between 45 cents and 70 cents. Now obviously it could go a bit higher. I've seen Dogecoin go way higher than that, so if it goes like 70 cents in a third wave, it's going to be okay. And then I expect the cycle to top somewhere between the 1.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension at $1.23 and maybe the 2.618 at like $2. So yeah. Then we have Binance Coin, and Binance Coin is also looking kind of weird right now. Now I expect it to top somewhere between the 2.618 at $2K and the 3.618 at like 2.7K, but again, this is another altcoin where the red line of the bull market support band got above the green line. So maybe this is a sign that we will get a very sharp correction on the Binance Coin chart. So be very careful with this one. Then we have Bitcoin Cash, and honestly, this is a shitcoin. So I don't care about it. Then we have AVAX, which is also looking okay, I guess, but it has bottomed right here in a second wave move down. And yeah, you can count this as an ABC structure, just like most altcoins that I've already talked about. And if we go in a third wave move to the upside, which should get to like maybe, I don't know, the $150 level before getting a fourth and a fifth wave to finish the cycle somewhere between $246 and $400. But if we fail the first wave move to the upside, and if we invalidate it, then yeah, we will not get a third wave move to the upside. But like I said in my previous videos, the invalidation zone is at like $8.70. So I don't believe we will invalidate it unless Bitcoin goes to like 20k. So yeah, we'll be fine. Next we have Caspa, and in my opinion, Caspa seems to be heading in a fifth wave move to the upside, and once we go there, then I think we'll get a bear market for Caspa. I mean, the cycle seems to be almost over. Now obviously we are still to get like another 10x, so in my opinion there's another 10x on the table, but after we get to like $1, maybe $1.50, then we will most likely drop. And I believe the price will start going up soon because the green line managed to get above the red line here, which is a good sign, and usually it means that the price is about to go to the upside like crazy. So maybe the fourth wave has already bottomed and maybe we'll get the fifth wave very soon. Next we have Aptos, and Aptos is looking very bad in my opinion. Well, it's a new coin and it was launched during the bear market, so maybe we could give it some slack, but I mean, maybe you can count this as a 1-2 setup and maybe this is an ABC structure, but right now I cannot really tell you anything about this coin because I don't see anything right now. But if it does go above this high right here at like $19.70 and then above this high right here at like $20.70, then I could see it go up like another 10 to 20x from here. Well, I think 20x is too much, but 10x or 15x is something more realistic. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe check out our Patreon. If you want access to all of our charts, and we update them quite frequently so you won't lose anything. And yeah, if you want that, and if you want some exclusive videos as well about some other altcoins that we do not cover on the channel, you can also check that out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, maybe like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.